Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking today's Dreaded Rose Report. Hey, it's no secret that many people believe that Kurt Angle may be done with TNA, as his contract's going to be expiring before he returns from his knee surgery. So, and also TNA's not advertising Angle for their UK tour that begins in January 2015. And there's a lot of people in TNA say that Angle is 100% gone when his deal is up. Which I don't know right now whether he's, a large attraction for them, but as far as getting asses and seats there. But of course, there hadn't been too many asses and seats in live performances anyway. All right, but TNA's had more than 64 performers under contract that about 2 years ago. Now they have like 33. The following recent departures, of course, was Hernandez, Kazarian, and Chris Sabin. Of those 33 signed, the only ones that has real money deals is Kurt Angle, Jeff Hardy, Bully Ray, Samoa Joe, Abyss, James Storm, Bobby Roode, and Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson signed a new deal a while back, and it's believed he agreed to pay that was well below what he was making before. He just wants to stay working. All right, John Cena, I got some major news here. John Cena said this in a statement. I just can't believe it. He said he's lifted over 160, or not 100, 360 pounds. It's his personal best. Well, I lift about 250 every morning, getting my ass out of bed, so big deal. Hey, Batista is not being advertised for this week's Raw or SmackDown from London, but doesn't mean he won't be appearing. He's been added to the Go Home Raw and SmackDown that takes place the week before Payback. And the E! Network's reportedly ordered about 10 more episodes of Total Divas. No word yet whether that means WWE's future deal with NBC is locked in, but expected an announcement real soon on their TV deal, later, probably this afternoon, so I'll probably know more tomorrow. I'll probably know more this evening, but I'll wait till tomorrow to tell you. Anyway, note before old Brock Lesnar may be working this year's Night of Champions pay-per-view. Lesnar is now scheduled for a 2-show feud, SummerSlam, and continuing to Night of Champions. With the round of WWE Network subscriptions coming due in early September, I think that's the 6-month deal from when it started to when it ends, they may be trying to up it $1 or so. But anyway, WWE is looking to load up the Night of Champions event that takes place in late September, so you won't cancel it. You will want that Night of Champions at $9.99 or $11.99, $12.99, whatever they do to the price. Sources very close to CM Punk, which I don't know who that is unless it's AJ Lee. Anyway, the situation there notes that he had no contact with WWE in some time. Punk said he was frustrated with the bookings, with the payoffs, and he's happy now being at home and wasn't happy on the road with WWE. So, hey, we're okay with it. Go right ahead and be unhappy with being on the road, being on TV, making all the money. I bet you'd love carrying that check to the bank, didn't you? But if you're unhappy, stay home. We'll go along without you. We promise. We'll be all right. Stay home. And apparently some WWE referees are unhappy with the pay and having a hard time making a living due to the expenses of traveling now. Like talents, referees are based on how the business is doing and get hurt more when live event payoffs are down. For the second straight week on Raw, the Shield's Overrun segment had the highest rated quarter rating of the entire night. So we'll see more of that. And the Daily Beast has an article up about WWE using Vladimir Putin's image in promos of Lana and Alexander Rusev. Or should I say just Rusev? WWE spokesman issued the following comment to the website. It says, WWE programming, like Hollywood movies and television shows, is an exciting blend of action, characters, fictional storylines of good versus evil, that are often inspired by pop culture and current events. Well, anyway, Russian Vladimir Putin has been getting us a lot of good material to work with to create a strong character in Rusev and Lana, who are perceived as either prognosticus or antioxidant. Anyway, depending on where in the world you're watching WWE programming. Pro-antagonist or anti-antagonist. There you go. Anyway, until we got to Raw on Monday, very few people knew that Daniel Bryan was examined for neck problems in the past week and advised to get minor surgery before the problem got any worse. So the stories goes backstage. And the Buried Alive match with Kane was set for Payback, and it's going to be rescheduled now on Raw, and the announcement will be on there too. But most of the show was rewritten due to Bryan leaving for surgery. And I would say they probably are going to cancel the Buried Alive match. We knew that. Alright, two sources close to Sting have both noted for weeks that the deal with WWE has been a close, just dotting the I's, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, but was not done as of a few days ago. Within WWE, Sting's signing has been considered imminent since before WrestleMania 30. Sting is said to be scheduled for more WWE projects soon. Apparently, he's getting paid per project. Sting has said that doesn't necessarily mean he's signed, because he wasn't under any kind of contract when he was interviewed for the Ultimate Warrior special thing. I don't know if he did that for free, but Prince Devitt is expected to arrive at the developmental in August. People working with Devitt in Japan have expected him to sign with WWE early as last fall. And Eric Rowan and Harper versus Usos for the tag team titles was scheduled for Payback pay-per-view as of a week ago. Alright, Cesaro and Paul Heyman were supposed to be purposely kept off of Raw this week and added to the main event to help push the WWE Network. WWE did the same thing with John Cena last week. Don't know whether it worked or not. JBL, Michael Cole, Jerry Lawler reportedly had no idea that Alicia Fox would be throwing her big fit at ringside on Raw. And it's always good to keep things away from people on the microphone, so they're surprised just like us. And Jim Ross updated his Q&A section on his barbecue website and commented about the status of the Divas division. He said Diva division is seemingly improving. Alicia Fox stole the Diva show on Monday. Matches for tonight's NXT on the network is the Ascension taking on Buddy Murphy, Elijah Sampson, Aiden English versus Mojo Rawley, Angelo Dawkins versus Big Cass, Charlotte versus Alexa Bliss. It's going to be a women's title tournament there. And Tyler Breeze taking on Sami Zayn and Tyson Kidd in number one's contender match. That's a three-way. And as noted before, WWE kicked off their current international tour of Glasgow, Scotland, Wednesday. Their first ever show drew about 13,000 seats at the Hydro. It was sold out. And matches announced for tonight's TNA Impact taping include Willow taking on BRYAN, and Magnus in a handicap match, Mr. Anderson taking on James Storm, and Zema Ion taking on Tiger Uno, and Sonata for the X Division title. That's another three-way. Dixie Carter is going to be attending this week's Bellator MMA pay-per-view as King Mo and Rampage Jackson, who are under contract with TNA, will be working the main event, I guess, against each other. TNA was doing a 1.08 average rating with about 1.3 million viewers on an average back in March of 2013. This is compared to a 0.93 average rating and a 1.13 million viewers in March. It's about a 13% drop and a 17% drop in viewers. And they've dropped a hell of a lot more than that on payroll. WWE Hall of Famer Ron Simmons turns 56 years old today. Feller Hall of Famer Kevin Von Erich turns 57. As the second part of WWE's international tour kicks off today, I believe, with a live event in Rome, Sheamus taking on Alberto. Bray Wyatt taking on John Cena as advertised. Other stars include the usual suspects there. Daniel Bryan's going to be undergoing neck surgery today. Dr. Maroon in Pennsylvania should have a better idea of his status once the surgery's over. We'll let you know tomorrow. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.